aka GreyElephant, and we are actually going to play a live game of Incredibrawl to give you a real-time understanding of how this game works. I do have Jake here sitting next to me. Jake, say hello. There we go. And he is actually going to be your teacher because this is actually my first time playing, but I am confident that I will win.
We will see. All right. So the first thing you have to know about Incredibrawl is the character cards.
Okay, so we've got a goblin here, and we got to make sure we get our glare off. We do have these sleeved, and I do apologize for that. So we've got a number here with some colors. What does that represent?
That's the power banner. So power banner has 3 different components. You've got a primary color, which is your power type, which is physical, natural, or energy. That's purple, green, and blue. They also have icons: sword, lightning bolt, and claw marks. So that helps you kind of determine how your character fights. The number underneath is the level. So every character has a different level. This helps you break any ties. So if a natural character fights another natural character, the higher power level will win. So, you know, a goblin's only a 2, so he's pretty weak, natural fighter. Dinosaur is going to be a 10, so he's obviously going to, you know, munch on the goblin.
So let me ask you a question. We all have the exact same cards in each one of our decks. So is my goblin going to be a 2 as well? Yes,
all of our decks are consistent. So that's how the game is balanced. Everybody has the same options available to them. It's just a matter of how you get them into your hand and then what choices you make once they're there.
And what's the determining factor of who would win if both of us played a 2?
So if you're tied on both the type and the level, then you can resort to a final tiebreaker. So what currently at this point in the game, unless we hit some stretch goals and maybe add some other fun things, right now we suggest playing rock, paper, scissors physically to break ties. It's a fun, keeps it casual and social and silly. And then, hey, if we hit some, we wanted to add some die and other things in the game that are not needed for gameplay, but would be fun to do as well.
Now, given the fact that I've got 30 different characters in my deck, the chances of us playing the exact same character at the exact same time, what are the odds of that?
Really low.
Okay, really low.
But it does happen. So it does happen because there's also other cards that can affect things, which we'll get into. So you have characters, they have their powers and levels, right? And this little chevron underneath also is just like a little quick guide to tell you what beats what. So it's just a game name.
So the green beats the blue, basically.
Correct. But the other thing you got to realize is at the bottom of the card, every character has abilities. Each ability is unique. So there's no duplication, and they're all custom and different. So this one has a W on it, it's the soldier. This one has a P, because it's a play effect. Play effects, as soon as you reveal the card, so we're going to bring them to the brawl, face down. We're all going to select at the same time. So as soon as we reveal, we flip them over, that card is now in play, and you do whatever it says.
Okay.
And if there's more than one on the table, you're going to go lowest level up. So the lowest level initiates first, highest level goes, later. So it's very simple to resolve, and those abilities are really where the game shines. I mean, that's what really makes it fun and each character unique. The other type is a win effect. So a W on the soldier means that if you win the brawl, you get to do that. So usually those are a little more powerful, not always, but those guys are a little more likely to win because the win effects are on the higher level characters.
I see.
So the game's kind of balanced between some really fun random abilities on the lower level characters and then some better abilities on the guys that may win more. But when you're playing multiplayer, 3 people are losing each round. So
what is the winning? I mean, how much glory do I have to actually obtain to be able to win the game?
You're playing to 10. So everybody will start with 1 glory in our fancy mock-up tokens here. So everybody starts with 1, and everybody's going to draw a hand of 5 cards.
Okay.
The only other card I need to tell you about after we all draw are power-ups. Let's see if I have one. I do have one. I'll just show everybody mine. So this is a power-up.
We'll have some insight. Okay, so we know now that he's got this, so this is concealed, but it's not so concealed.
It is not a concealed weapon, yes. So this has an exclamation point. So all power-ups will have exclamation points, and they tell you on the card when you can play them. So what these are going to let you do is affect the outcome of the brawl. This particular card, Concealed Weapon, changes your power type to physical. So obviously if we're fighting, our characters are fighting, and I'm losing, but purple beats you, physical beats, energy, I'm becoming purple, I'm pulling out a knife and I'm going to shank you on the side.
And then there's a chance that possibly, even though we're playing the exact same type of card, my card could have a higher power value, so therefore I win.
Correct. So yeah, there's lots of variables. These add a lot of really fun thinking to the game. I mean,
absolutely.
It becomes, it adds a little depth. It's nice.
Okay.
And we've all got the same ones. And then the only other thing that we'll get into are our locations, but we'll play a couple hands without them, and then we'll kind of start working.
So right now, all I'm doing is I'm just going to select one of my characters out of my card. I'm going to play him down, but I am never probably going to get this character back unless I somehow resurrect him from a discard pile.
Correct, which there are abilities that do so. So for the first turn, just everybody select a character.
All right, so...
And put them down at the brawl, and then I'll discuss how the brawl resolves.
All right,
so we're all...
oh, okay.
All right. So we're all at the brawl. So now we're going to reveal our characters. But before we flip, I just want to say one thing about how this goes. So there's two ways to play Incredibrawl. Or there's lots of ways to play Incredibrawl.
Is there a guaranteed victory for me? Is that one way?
That is not a way. But we have what we call a selector brawl, which we're not going to do just for sake of time because it does raise the complication level, where we have a first player token. So if we were using this would rotate every round.
Okay.
And that means I could place at any of the locations around this area. So that means that as the game goes, I don't always have to fight you first.
You should change it up.
I can say, hey, I think I can beat him because I may know what he's played or whatever, and I can do that. We're not going to use that.
Okay.
We're going to simplify. So this means for right now, blue and white will fight, green and red will fight, and then the winners will fight. And that will leave one ultimate winner of every round.
So these are skirmishes, and then we're going to have a brawl. Or
scraps and brawls.
Okay.
That's correct.
Scraps and brawls.
So let's reveal.
Woo! I have a Spartan.
We've got an Amazon Sumo Troll and Spartan. All right. So do we have any play effects? We have one.
Well, my play effect says no other player. Let me see. I'm sorry. No other player may take any of your glory this round, even if their ability triggers first.
Yes, so your glory is safe. There's lots of abilities in this game that will steal glory, make you lose glory, all kinds of nasty ways to get rid of it to make sure you don't win. But the Spartan says no, because he is mighty.
No.
All right, so there's no other play effects. So now we resolve the brawl. So it really doesn't matter in what order you resolve these two separate scraps right now, unless you have a card in your hand and you want to mess with the opponents. If you want to do something, on the other side of the board or on your own, because there is lots of that too. You got to think ahead and see what's going to happen. Because right now, on both sides, we're tied in power types. We both have physical and they both have natural. So we're going to be resorting to levels.
Correct.
So this is where if you had a power up that changed your level, that would be a good time to use it. Hey, it makes me stronger or makes the opponent weaker. It's also a good time to be able to change your type. So hey, I got a card that can change from physical to energy or to natural or however it goes. This is a great time to play that as well.
So what beats the purple?
Purple. What beats purple? Blue. Energy.
So, energy. So I could then at this point play a combat master and change my purple into energy?
Yes, you could. Yes.
Okay.
And that's a fine time to play it. Now, what you want to consider though is the outcome over there. Because right now, either of them beat
the energy. That's exactly what I was thinking. Was that it's almost going to work against me to even waste the card now because there's no way I'd be able to beat either one of them.
Unless you have another card to follow up with. So that's the thing. You may or you may not. So that's what
so I could possibly even play two of them.
So what you should do, we're going to do a nice rewind for Tim. He's going to go and play the blue card first.
So I would play this one first.
Now this is mystical energy. So he just became a magical Spartan. So his blue magical Spartan now beats my Amazon. So I'll just turn it sideways and get rid of it for the moment.
Yep.
So you've won this brawl as a magical
Spartan.
Spartan.
Two would fight.
They have to fight. Now right now they're going off level. And currently the troll is beating the sumo. He's a 7. The sumo is a 6. Unless either of you have a card that's going to change that. So Nate's passing.
What does that mean?
That's, you can change to purple and you will win.
If you change the purple, you'll win. But then I'm going to...
Alright, so right now...
So you shanked his troll.
So the sumo just pulled out a knife from, I guess...
Let's not talk about where it comes from.
I don't know where it came from on the sumo. But he got the troll, so now we've got a magical Spartan fighting a troll, or a sumo with a shank.
But I automatically win because he's purple now.
Correct, so now you are winning. So he got through that fight, unless he can change it again. Maybe he can, maybe he can't.
Now, if he does change, I would still have the ability to still change myself.
None of those are going to help. So yeah, so he is going to lose this brawl. So he is the loser, so you are the winner.
That is Sparta!
Exactly. So you get one glory every time you win, no matter what. And if you had a win ability, you'd also be able to trigger it.
Correct.
Okay? So now all the cards that were in play is a discard.
Okay.
And everybody draws one.
Alright.
Your hand size in Incredibrawl is going to fluctuate.
Oh, so that's where it kind of comes back to bite you in the butt if you play too many cards all at once.
It's going to fluctuate, which we'll get into as we go. But now pick another card.
So should we change the location now?
We can. We can start that. So the way locations work, the winner can choose to cycle it, and so you choose to cycle it. So now we're going to fight at the Haunted Graveyard.
That's my favorite place to fight.
And it's a great place to have fun. The supernatural characters that win here gain 1 bonus glory.
Oh.
So, supernatural characters, how do you determine that? Well, right now, with the way that the cards are in print, we're going to use Table Talk. We also have a really nice reference sheet that shows you all the characters and what they belong to. And we're even looking into actually putting those icons and typing on the cards themselves. So that's maybe something that changes
So
here.
at the moment, we can argue our point that our characters are supernatural, though.
You could. We can play that way, or we can play the way where we use the types, however you prefer.
Well, why don't we use the types?
Okay.
I think that'd probably be better.
Yeah, okay, we'll use the types. So we got a location guide here that we can all refer to if there's any questions.
All right, so if you're curious about whether or not your character is supernatural, we do have cards here. Now,
okay, we got a perfect situation. So we've got 4 power-ups in one hand.
So what do we do with this?
What happens if you ever end your turn with only power-ups in your hand? You reveal your hand, so you just reveal it because you showed us what you had, and you draw up to 5. So you just need to draw 1 more card.
Do these get?
No, they stay in his hand.
All right.
So
and he drew another one.
He got another power. All right. So
great.
at this point, you would have to discard 1 card and keep drawing 1 at a time until you get a character.
Oh goodness.
Now, if you did a good shuffle, that should hopefully be the next one.
I did.
And then if it's not a good shuffle, so you have to pick one. There's a couple, like the red bill, blue bill.
How many of the exclamation cards are there in the deck?
Right now there are 30 characters and 10 power-ups.
Okay. So the chances are pretty slim
are
that you are going to probably draw too many of the power-ups. But once, it's happened, It can happen.
So now he's got a character, so now we are going to play. And if you ever get stacked up in your hand with power-ups, then definitely you want to play those to make sure you can twist the brawl to your benefit. I'm going to go ahead and play that guy.
I'll play him.
Alright, let's go, let's reveal. So,
Alright.
I've got...
Hey, you got a zombie too!
Multiple zombies coming out, alright. It's a graveyard, there's a bunch of them. Okay, so we got play effects. Let's resolve those first. Lowest one goes first, which is the knight. The knight, Nate, what's the knight say?
It gains 1 bonus glory.
So you get that from the pool.
Yeah, he gets it from the pool. He's a noble knight. He's just that honorable.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if he's stealing glory from the pool.
I don't know what he's doing at a graveyard. That's not the point. We've also, we'll talk about the lose effect in a second. So we got 2 zombies. They have the same effect, which is randomly draw 1 card from your discard pile and add it to your hand. I've only got 1 card, so my Amazon is coming back. And you've got a 50-50 shot at gaining one of those cards back in your hand. So the zombies resurrect cards, which is very fitting. Now the kitten's got a lose effect. It's the only lose effect in the game because it's just so cute and innocent that no one should beat up a kitten. So so that is bad for us. We actually, in a weird way, want that kitten to win, kind of, because if it wins, nothing bad happens to us.
Oh my goodness.
Because, I mean, kittens are cute and you don't want to hurt them.
So you have to give them 1 of your victory glory and randomly discard 1 card from your hand if you beat up this kitten.
Yes. Don't beat up kittens.
Don't beat up the kitten.
It's rude. Okay, so now we got to resolve the brawl. So right now,
you and I are tied.
We are tied. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to physical. My zombie pulls out a knife from somewhere.
You shanked me in the side and you got me. So I'm more than happy to relinquish that victory.
All right. So now over here we've got purple is beating the kitten, which is fine unless anybody wants to change anything, because you actually want to lose. This is the only case where you want to lose. So you're cool with that. And then now we're going to fight. Now we're both physical, but I'm a higher level. So now that I'm purple, we're both purple, but I'm a 3, he's a 1.
So this noble knight needs to come out with something better to increase his power.
You cannot. All right. So the zombie wins. Now
you get a bonus.
Clearly supernatural. It's on the reference sheet, and I gain a bonus. So I'm at 3.
But that kitten will get one of your bonuses.
And unfortunately, he does steal. So the kitten's lose effect happens.
Yeah.
So he meows the cards, and you get to randomly discard 1 of my cards. And it was my goblin. So my little goblin's gone.
So this is where, because you're the winner, the strategy kicks in because you may have more supernatural cards in your hand.
And I might, so I'm going to leave it.
Okay, so let me see this paper for supernatural characters, and I need to see if an alien happens to... You needed to put these in alphabetical order.
Yes,
Is an alien considered supernatural? No, he is sci-fi.
Do we draw again?
1
yes,
card.
I draw 1 card at the end of every round.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's happening. I shuffle.
We're going to do this. We're going to split your deck.
Just draw 1 more and we'll keep it rolling.
Alright, so... Alright, I am so ready.
Alright. Reveal. Alright, we've got a wizard, a samurai, werewolf, and a soldier. Alright, so play effects happen first. turn my card around. So the werewolf, what happens?
He draws 2 cards, and you add 1 to your hand and discard the other.
So get you some extra card draw. You get to keep 1 and discard 1. While he's doing that, we have no other play effects, so we can start resolving the brawl.
So you are going to beat me, though.
Right now, the wizard is winning, unless you can do something.
Well, I sure can, and I am going to go ahead and use my Combat Master.
All right.
Because I was able to pull that back out of my discard pile.
Nice.
So I am actually going to change him. Well, I don't want to go green. So, or is that, wait a minute, that's blue or is that green?
That's green, purple beats green.
Purple beats green, okay. So I need to go to blue myself, don't I?
That would win as well.
Blue would beat purple, right?
And currently he's beating over there, so
That's
that would put you in the right spot. It's a good play.
So I will be blue.
So the Combat Master Samurai, which is very fitting, he adapts his style to defeat the wizard. I can't do anything about that. So over here, right now, currently, Soldier's beating the werewolf.
Surely you have got a card to adjust your werewolf's power.
All those power-ups.
No, but I can, well, I'm going to lose, right? So I can immediately gain a glory point?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and lose, that's a great play.
Oh, nice.
So the werewolf is going to go down in a blaze of glory. So that means he's going to gain a glory. And
Nice.
gets him up to 3. And now the soldier and the samurai are fighting. The samurai is currently winning.
And I'll fold.
And he will
And
fold.
you will
All
fold,
right.
so that just means I get 1 glory. out
You're
of it,
getting
so.
1. Well, nope, because the samurai has a win effect.
Oh, give 2 glory from your pile to another player. If you do, then immediately take 3 points. Now I get this one no matter what
Yep,
for winning.
correct.
So then now I get the chance of giving 2 of mine to somebody else, and then I get 3 from the pool.
Correct. It's
Well,
an honorable sacrifice.
but both of these have to go to 1 player.
Correct. So you're helping somebody, but you're helping yourself.
You know what?
Don't want to help me.
I have to do it for you anyways. You had all them exclamations. I felt bad for you.
Okay, so
So
you
then
get 3.
I'll go ahead and take 3 from the pool here. So there we go.
All right, so everybody draw another card. And since you won, you get to choose if you want to cycle or not.
Now, but I'm not allowed to peek at the next one.
Correct. No.
Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and switch it anyways, and let's see. Oh, well, hey, Treasure Island. There we go.
Let's fight there.
I like
Water
that.
characters that win there gain a bonus glory.
Water characters. Okay, so water.
So that would be pirates and
Okay,
sharks.
well, Robo Sharks and Pirates. Robo Sharks and Pirates. It's the only 2. Well, we have to go with this.
Okay.
And we are ready.
Flip it. All right. So we've got, oh, we do have a pirate. He's on the board. All right.
Yeah.
So we got play effects that trigger. We got a bunch of them. So the very first one that triggers is the 3, the pirate. He says, gain 1 glory from each opponent. Take 1.
Did you seriously take one of my glories?
He did. He's a pirate. He's a
You
thief.
know, I am so
Now,
glad I didn't give you those 2.
This is a good time. So I played my Spartan this time, and this is where it's really going to help me because no one can take my glory, no matter, even if they trigger first. So mine is safe.
Now, how come your purple 5 went before my 5 here with this one?
Because my ability says that no matter who triggers first, it happens. So
Right,
I'm always
okay.
just going to block.
Gotcha.
It's just a defensive card.
So mine says choose 1 opponent. You may swap their current character card for the topmost character card from their discard pile. So you have a wizard, you have a soldier, and you unfortunately have that. Now see, and I don't have a character either on my discard pile, so I say let's get rid of that pirate and change him into a soldier. I think that'd be a good idea, don't you?
Why not?
So
Okay.
why don't we go ahead and you have to swap your pirate out now for a soldier. And now you're not gonna get that bonus glory, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, that means if he wins, that's if he has some tricks up his sleeve. So now we resolve the brawl. So currently you're beating me, and I can't really do anything about it. So ours is pretty easy. On that side, the superhero is winning. Oh, and he can't do anything about it. All right. So the
But
superhero
then
versus the alien.
I beat the superhero as
That
well.
is correct.
Unless you can do something special.
You can use one of your power-ups.
Do
Can you change to green or make him?
you think that can do?
That one could. Play that one. That's a fun card. Play your mystery potion. All right, that's a cool power-up. It's fun and silly. So what it does is it says you got to flip a coin. So in the game, we're gonna have these cool sharks. It's a shark head or a tail. Get it? Huh. And you flip the coin and you do whatever happens. So heads. So read the head's ability and do what it says.
You may play this card anytime after characters have been revealed. Flip a coin. Heads. Change your power to any other type.
Perfect.
No!
So all you have to do is change yourself to green, become a natural superhero, and you're going to be able to defeat the alien, which is great for you because your win ability is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So
If you
unless
change-
I can do something, right?
Correct. You can respond.
Okay, well I am going to respond, and I'm going to give you an Achilles heel and reduce your power down to 1.
Now that will work, but he is beating you by power type, not level.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this first then. We're going to change you to energy. Then
Perfect.
we're going to make you have
There
an
you
Achilles
go.
heel. Now.
That's a good play. So he made him energy, and then now he's a magical and furry, natural. He's a crazy superhero right now. But he just took his power level all the way down to 1 with the Achilles heel, which means now you're winning, 5-1.
You should stop because my card is way too powerful. I got one left here.
This one, it changes the power to any kind.
Correct.
But you're only one though.
But he can change to back to green.
No!
Change back to green. Use it. Yes. So he plays Combat Master.
Oh
To change to natural again.
no. Whatever.
Trumping you. All right. He's got it. He's got it.
Well played, good sir.
Yes. So the superhero is victorious. So read your ability and tell us what
There
happens.
you go, like this. Each opponent gives you 1 glory from their pile and must randomly discard 1 card.
I only got one card. That's easy for me to determine which one to
We'll
discard.
talk about that in just a second. All right. thank you.
That one hurt.
Oh, my
Let me
leopard.
gather my cards.
All right,
back here,
so you got your glory from everyone. You also get 1 from winning. So he has got 8 now. So he's only 2 away from
Nice.
winning. So we have to work
Gang
together.
up on him.
All right,
Get the
so
shark away from him.
you ended a turn with no characters
I have
in your
none.
hand and nothing in your hand. So that means you draw back up to 5.
Yeah!
Let's get a full hand. So it's advantageous if you can dump your hand. It helps a
Ooh,
lot.
I got some good stuff.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you
Hey,
want to
wait.
cycle? Do you want to cycle the location first?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave
Okay,
it there.
so we're
All
gonna
right.
stay there. So we need water characters. Oh, I don't know if I have any water characters. All right, let's go crazy here. And woo!
Perfect.
All right.
Let's flip. All right.
Oh,
we got
man.
Cowboys, Knights, Werewolf, and Dragon. So play effects. My noble knight takes a glory. The cowboy goes and he what's his ability?
I reduce one opponent's glory by 1, and you can guess who's getting.
Yeah, I think we need to pick up over there.
Pick on the leader a little bit.
Yep. So we dropped a glory down, and then you get to do your card draw ability.
I get to draw 2 cards, add 1 card to my hand, and then I get to discard the other.
Perfect.
So, oh wow, these are a little too good.
Then-
How do you get rid of? I mean, come on, you can't discard a dinosaur. I mean, he's a dinosaur.
It's true.
Oh, but then Adrenaline Rush is really awesome too. I'm gonna have to keep Adrenaline Rush, I guess. That's
Okay.
pretty awesome.
So you've got your cards, and so we're good with all the play effects. So now we resolve the brawl. Currently, I'm beating the werewolf.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about it. So.
All right. Over there, we've got dragon munching on a cowboy,
Yeah.
eating him to dinner, and now it's the classic fight of a knight versus a dragon,
And the dragon wins.
which is just not how it's supposed to go. But I can't do anything about it. So the dragon is going to win.
Fiona.
So what happens?
Each player of the following effects: select a player, lose 1 glory, discard 1 card, and do not draw a card during the draw step.
So you can spread those out or stack them up.
Do you remember when I gave you them 2 glory?
Yes, I do.
That was so nice of me, that wasn't it? It was so nice
So
of me.
you can choose. You can have me take all the effects. You can spread them out with everybody.
He is the designer,
That's true. You
I'm
can
just
pick all
saying.
of it, It's fun.
you know. And he does have 3.
Do all the effects.
Oh!
You guys taught me.
So I
Yay!
lose a glory. I have to discard a card. I get to pick though. It's not random, so I'll get rid of him and do not draw. So I got 1 dude left.
Wow.
Okay, so that dragon was brutal, and you get 1 for winning. So he's
That dragon rocked.
up to 8. Oh, I don't get to draw either. So I guess I'm playing that. Now you get to choose. Do you want to cycle this or not?
Yeah, the cycle.
Space Station, sci-fi characters, sci-fi characters. So these would be like sharks and aliens, and
Sharks?
spacemen, robo-sharks. Well, they're robo-sharks, not regular sharks.
Oh, well, I don't have anything that's sci-fi enough though, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna do this.
All right,
Here we
let's
go.
Play effects first. Ooh, we got a really fun one. Magicians is one of my favorite cards. So why don't you read what it says and do it if you'd like.
My magician says you may swap this card for the topmost character card from your discard pile. Well, that happens to be my werewolf. Unfortunately, though, you're going to beat him up.
Correct. So that's where it gets really fun and interesting, because you can look on the other side and see if you have good odds of winning or not. And currently, I think you do. You have great odds, so you wouldn't want to change.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you want to bring it back, because if you bring back a character, just to show, if you brought back a character with another playability, you would get to trigger it as well.
Ooh, okay.
So there's ways you can gain extra glory or extra cards. So sometimes even if you're losing, it's a great card to be able to.
Great
pull
way of
some
stacking a lot of
tricks.
actions
Yeah.
all at once. So I'm not going to take that
Okay.
ability. I'm just going to leave him as is.
Okay, so then we fight. I've got nothing, so I am losing.
Alright, Samurai beats Dinosaur.
And then we've got a magician and a samurai.
But he's going green.
Oh, no, wait, okay, wait. Okay, well that's cool, because I just did a low blow.
Ooh.
Alright, so the way that works is he still won. So he won, he turned into natural, so he beat the magician. But now read your low blow card and tell him what happens.
Well, you can tell that it's not pleasant because I kicked him in the, But it says, discard one card from your hand. The winner of this round loses 1 glory.
So he has to discard.
Alright.
So you discard. You have to pay a penalty to make him lose a glory. And so he wins 1 from the round, but it goes back because he loses it. And then, but you're samurai, you get to do your ability.
Oh, I guess I'm giving 2 to you, Jay.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, that was sweet of you.
Taking 3.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What a nice samurai.
Alright.
So now, I'm ending my turn with no cards in my hand, so I'm going to draw back up to 5. The other thing we didn't mention is you have the ability, if you don't like your hand or you're getting low, you can pay a glory at any time to dump whatever you've got, draw back up to 5.
So you discard them all though?
No, you don't have to. That's up to you. If you only have 1 card, you can pay 1, you can pull 4, or you can dump it, draw 5. It just allows you to refresh your hand.
So, Space Station, are you sticking with it?
Yeah, let's do it. Space Station.
Yeah, figures. Should have changed it. Space stations are stupid. Alright,
Alright, let's go. Alright.
Oh no!
Okay, we got some fun stuff coming out. All
Cowboys and ninjas.
Hey, it's a perfect combo. So, play effects. Yours triggers first.
Well, it says choose one opponent. That player immediately loses 1 glory. I wonder who that's going to come from.
There we go. Thinking on it now. He almost won. So now the ninja's going to trigger. Well, we got 2 4s. They both trigger. So the way you resolve this is you can look at the abilities. If it was something that stacks and it matters in the order, then you can obviously resolve the actual tiebreaker of rock, paper, scissors. Or these 2 particular abilities don't really affect each other because no matter what, the ninja's going to take 2 from the highest player, which is him. So the ninja's going to ninja steal, putting me in the lead or tied for the lead.
Nice.
Coming back from nothing. And now your ghost ability gets to trigger.
That's a nasty one.
Yeah.
Immediately reduce all their characters' power levels to 1 for this round.
So now you and I are both 1 at a time.
So it's a very scary ghost, and we are all 1. So unless you can do something about that,
Interesting.
we can do this. And I think that I can do something about it. So I'm going to just go ahead and play Mystical Energies and become a magical ninja.
Yeah, whatever.
And energy beats physical.
Well, then I'm going to go ahead and do the mystery
Oh,
potion.
no, alright. So here's your shark coin.
Let's see what happens here. Alright, I did do tails, and it says add 10 to your power level, which doesn't matter.
No, you were a super strong pirate or a cowboy.
Cowboy! I'm the best cowboy ever! And I still lose.
You still got beat by a ninja. Which I think is fitting, right? So, so the ninja went over here. So what about that side?
Well, it appears the sumo has got the ghost. Sat on him.
Yes, he squashed him. And so now I've got my energy, which unfortunately he beats, and I cannot affect that battle. So he has got me.
The sumo wins.
Sumo wins.
And what's his win condition?
Sumo draws 1 extra card at the end of this round.
Woo!
Takes
Man.
And then this says you can play it after losing.
Yes, so go ahead.
Immediately after me losing,
Yes,
or that?
just after losing.
So I discard 1 card from my hand, and the winner of the round loses 1 glory.
Just same thing.
Oh.
You've been kicked there twice
Yeah, it's starting to hurt a little bit.
It's starting to sting.
It's getting tender.
Left the mark that time.
I can't even really feel it anymore.
Do you want to cycle?
Yeah, let's cycle this time.
Okay.
Yay.
Arcane Tower, magical characters.
Okay, so I gotta look up
Magical
magical.
characters.
So
That's gonna be
a
your-
goblin, a leprechaun, a fairy, a magician, a wizard, unicorns, and dragons. I think ogres should have been magical. Wonder why I would say that.
Alright, let's play.
A unicorn.
Oh, wow! We got an
I
ogre.
smoke
ogre.
unicorns.
It's an ogre palooza. That's more unicorn.
Oh, look, I didn't even look at
dead.
I was looking at beating up your
Wow.
unicorn. I didn't realize you guys had it too.
It's just gonna
This
like
is ogre kill.
right off
Ogre
the side.
kill.
That's horrible.
So, alright, so what did them 2 do now?
So they've got a complete tie. Unless somebody can change it, they're gonna have to resolve with
I can't.
rock, paper, scissors. Oh!
Oh, the Achilles heel!
He did it.
So that reduced your power down to 1.
You're 1, so now you're a weak ogre.
You're beat up, so
now
now it
you
comes
two
down to
now.
us 2. And,
And you are now magical.
which is no good at all, right?
That's eventually correct.
The wrong kind of ogre.
Yeah, the wrong kind of ogre.
So that looks like you beat me up too.
And then I'm going to play my Blaze of Glory. So my unicorn just got smashed by ogres and gains a glory for being so pathetic.
So pathetic. So what was your win condition?
No other player may draw a card at the end of this round.
Oh!
No!
Sorry, guys.
So put those cards back.
Yeah, you can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
All right, we're staying at the Arcane Tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. It's been a good time to have that magician.
Oh, we got some aliens, ninjas, Amazons, and sumos.
All right,
So play
so
effects.
yeah.
We've got both over here. So the 4 triggers first.
Alright, that would be you. No, he's got 6 over
2
there.
glory from the player with the most glory.
All
And
right.
it's required to take it.
I know. I know.
You're up to 7 again.
He's back in the lead. All right. So now yours gets to go. The alien.
Alright, do I have to choose?
No, it's a may. You do not
I'm
have
gonna
to.
pass.
Okay, he's gonna pass because
Yep.
he likes where he sits. All right. So we've got some fights happening right now. The Amazon is handily beating the sumo. She's a fierce warrior. And if Ninja's losing, unless he can do anything about it. Nope. All right.
Yeah.
So, and now the alien is
I believe-
abducting you.
Yeah, I think the alien got me too.
Yep.
There's nothing I can do about
All
that.
right. So
Alright.
the alien wins. He gains a glory.
Oh man.
Everybody can now draw again, thankfully. And we're staying at the arcade.
Oh, we're
Okay.
good this time.
All
So
right.
I do have 2 exclamation
All
cards.
right.
So
now you're gonna draw. You're gonna draw 3 more. You'll
Okay.
get up to a full hand as long as you have character now.
yep, I am okay now.
Okay, Urban Sprawl, human characters that win
Alright,
here gain
so-
bonus glory.
Human characters: zombies, werewolf, sumo, magician, wizard, spaceman, and a ton of others.
Yes. You don't know what a human looks like, Tim.
I just want to make
we
sure.
may have to-
Well, you got a werewolf. He's not really human. He's kinda human. All right, I'm gonna go with this. All right.
All right, Vikings. Ooh, we got all kinds of good warriors here. All right, play effects. Cowboy, you're up.
Gotta be human, isn't it?
He is.
He is definitely human.
What are you gonna do?
Choose one opponent, the player immediately loses 1 glory.
Ooh, I pick
But it
him.
can't be me, because I'm the Spartan.
Oh, you can't be him.
He should get him, man.
Since I picked him though, do I?
No,
oh,
you can pick it. Yeah, he is not a legal target because the Spartan says no.
You shall not pass.
Yes.
Well, that's
what
what
I
you
actually
mean.
said. All right, so now we resolve the brawl. So currently the Viking is losing to the wizard. And over here we got a tie, so the level is a 5 versus a 2. So the Spartan is beating the cowboy.
You know, you guys could let me win this one. You just could. That's all I'm saying.
I can't do anything about it.
And
But
you
we'll say
are-
I gave it to you.
Yeah, I am more than happy to say that. Okay, so my win condition: during your draw step, instead of drawing a card as normal, select any card from your discard pile and add it to your hand.
So you get to pick a card.
I like
which is a
that.
Great
So,
ability. And
I
you get 1 for winning.
Yep.
And 1 because you met the condition.
I have
of
not
condition.
won in so long. That actually felt pretty good.
Okay,
So
that's great.
now let me ask you a question. He goes into my discard. Could I not just draw him right back?
You can,
All right.
if you like that character enough.
I think I might like him, but I don't want you guys to really know. So.
But it's also a great. That's also a great ability. You know, to take ninjas and pyre, anything that gets you bonus glory. It's also
Yeah.
a great way to double down.
All right, we're gonna stay at the Urban Sprawl.
Okay, I like that. I'm cool with that. Oh, he's got one. Mine fell off the table. All right,
So
Cowboys triggering first.
yep.
I'm going to choose an opponent. 6 and
7.
Hey, I'm picking you.
What do you get?
Just one. One goes back into the pool. All right.
All
Good
right.
shot.
And it looks like
Now your ninja
take up the
happens.
2 glory from the
So,
player with the most. So.
You've got a tie, so
Yeah.
it's your choice.
Well, you were the one messing with me.
That wasn't personal.
But supposedly you gave me that. I'm still taking your glory.
Alright.
All right, and that's
I'm
what
getting a little
you're
too
now.
much
You're
over
tied
here.
for the win. You're tied for the lead.
I don't like
so
that.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Yes, it is.
All right. Anything else? No, that's all the plays. So now we resolve, and my cowboy's getting whooped by a ninja, and the Amazon's getting beat by the spaceman.
Amazon loses that, and
Spaceman's winning the whole thing.
yeah, I don't think there's nothing I can do about
Okay,
that. So.
spaceman, you win.
Alright. I gain 1 bonus glory from the pool, and
And you-
each opponent discards 1 card.
Okay.
Oh wow, you got rid of my
Oh,
pirate.
goodbye, pirate.
And did you get your bonus for the location?
Oh, I didn't know.
So you get one
So you
more.
got your 2 back. I stole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Not
That's
too
pretty
shabby.
good. You got
So I
3
have nothing in
actually.
my hand, so I'll get a draw back up.
All right, so we stay in Urban Sprawl.
Yes.
All right. Woo! Oh, you guys hate me, don't you?
Oh,
Oh.
all right, here we go.
Yeah.
So currently we got we got 2 play effects. The Take No Glory from the Spartan, and then the Ghost is going to scare everybody and drop our levels to 1.
Even your robot.
Which means my robot should show no fear.
He should not.
He is now losing.
But he has feelings.
Yes. He's very sad.
So both of them are both physical.
Yep. So
but
they're
now
tied.
they're both ones.
Yes, so they're tied. So right now you need some.
This is my glory, right?
No, that is your level.
That is your level 5. But
levels.
unfortunately, all your levels have been dropped to 1.
Yeah.
Because I spooked yours.
Read my thing. Nobody can take it.
He seems all big and bad, but
Yeah, it's just sad and scary now. So, do you guys have any way to break this tie?
We're gonna have to settle this like gentlemen.
I don't
arm wrestle.
Well, that you could use that.
That's a pretty beefy arms.
I think I better stick to the paper, rock, scissors here.
So 1, 2, 3, throw.
1,
One,
2,
two.
3, throw.
Oh,
You got it.
hey, and you know what? He was even premature on his scissors, and you still lost. That's pretty sad.
That's nice to do, right?
Wow. All right. So the Amazon loses. All right.
So I got
The
you
Ghost is still winning.
Spartan though. So you have.
I
fine.
think
All
it's
right.
yours.
Woo!
Glory to the winner.
All right.
Do you want to cycle it?
Let me. Can I draw first? Am I allowed to draw?
I
Okay.
mean, it's just after.
Let's stick with what we got here. That's fine. Okay. So. Whoop.
All right. Try that. Let's go.
And I'm a knightly knight.
Oh, you're so
I
noble.
get a glory for that.
I think you're clearly.
I'm 1, 2,
winning
3,
now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got. So if I win this, that will be game.
That will be game. You're correct. So you must lose.
I must lose.
And currently, you're not losing to me. You're beating me handily.
Now we still have some play effects.
Oh, we have play effects, sorry. We got play effects over here. We've got a magician and a zombie. So the zombie, you're going to be able to randomly take a card from your discard, add it to your hand.
Randomly means.
Oh, randomly? Oh,
Yep.
sure is. Yep, that's
Yep.
right. I remember. Because I only had 2 cards when I did. I remember. It wasn't so random when I did it.
Nope.
A little easier.
So it's a...
It's a good early game play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
see
was the
that?
best
Nope,
one.
you're good.
Alright.
Now a magician gets to choose. Do you want to switch to be an Amazon or not?
That seems like the right choice here.
It does seem. So this is where a magician becomes really powerful. You switch to an Amazon.
Stupid
which is
Amazon.
now winning.
Stupid.
So you've got me beat, and right now the Amazon is beating the zombie.
So I got to come up with something then. So, well, first you have to.
Yeah, I think I can do something.
Oh, you can.
no!
You can indeed. So now you've got to change to basically energy, so blue. So now you're a magical zombie. And
So-
you are beating the Amazon.
I have to give up on that.
All right. And also means he's gonna.
He beat me. There's nothing I can do because
You
I'm
got
the
it.
same as him. Yeah.
So you're gonna gain the glory for the win. Get 1 closer to
Now, technically, he's a person. I mean, a zombie's a human, so you
he
should
gets the bonus glory as
gain a
well.
bonus
Yeah.
one.
He used to be a human.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's somewhat, just like the werewolf. Do you want to stay at the urban sprawl?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. He's like, yeah, we're gonna sprawl it, baby. Ooh, Vikings.
Ooh, Spaceman. Oh, Leprechaun. That is a fun card. All right. So it's a number 1. It's going to trigger first on playability, even if we had more out.
I don't think I like the
And
leprechaun.
Why don't you flip the coin and see what
Hey!
happens? Tails.
Chaos.
What's that?
Reverse the power order.
Chaos. So the Leprechaun, magical little
So
creature.
green beats purple now.
Correct. It's the opposite
Oh,
what's
no.
on your card. So
That's
purple
actually-
beats me, which is bad.
That's actually
It
good.
actually helps you out. And it actually...
I can play this down though.
Oh, so over there. So right now he flipped to green, which means he's beating the samurai.
And a leafy green
Okay, so
leprechaun.
you're green now then.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang.
Yes, little
Stupid leprechaun.
leprechaun.
I don't like the
He gets a
leprechaun.
glory for winning. So.
Hey, leprechaun's a person.
No, it's not.
Hey, leprechauns are human.
Leprechauns have rights.
Hey, they got 2 legs, 2 arms, they got a
I'd
face.
say they're humanoid.
They're as much human as a werewolf. I will say that. Can you stick with urban sprawl?
No, let's travel.
Let's travel to the ancient Colosseum. Physical power types. That means purple. You're looking for purple
Crud.
sports. Physical
I played
power
all
types
my-
are strong. But this also, there's where the game I think gets really fun. Because do you want to play purple to get the bonus? Well, if you guys are going to do that, then I want to play blue because I know I have better odds to beat you. But if I'm going to play blue, then somebody else should play green because they know they're going to outthink me.
Oh,
Whoa, mind
is this like the
blown.
whole thing you don't ever,
Yeah.
you know,
So
with
is
the
this
Sicilian,
quick?
you know,
Right,
Princess
start
Bride?
with war,
Okay,
ninja.
yeah.
That's exactly it. Let's see if it works.
I am a dinosaur.
All right, we got all kinds of different characters going on. Lowest level goes first on play effects, so your pirate's going to trigger.
I get
Uh-oh.
1 glory from each
Uh-oh.
opponent.
Oh,
He
from
just
each.
won.
Is that game?
It's game. How many you got? 11.
11.
Woo! Pirate for the victory.
I still think my dinosaur should have beat your pirate, though.
I think it would.
But look at that, your pirate
He
beats
his
my
leg off,
dinosaur.
but that was it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta get up to the pro.
Well, I have to admit, I enjoyed this an awful lot. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yeah, this was a great game. I mean, I really felt like, even though sometimes it just depends on what cards happen to be in your hand at the time, that is not much different than a lot of other games I have played in the past. It's all about managing which cards you're going to play at what time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's random, it's chaotic, there's a lot of fun, but there's a decent level of strategy with, which cards do you play, what abilities do you want to trigger when. Lots of cards have cool abilities that actually mess with the strategy, and then, locations and power-ups add a whole level of play to it.
I can see where people say it's kind of Munchkin-ish, but I absolutely despise Munchkin, and I like this, so there you go.
Hey, that's thumbs up. That's
thumbs up.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up from here.
Thumbs up.
Yeah! So we hope you appreciated this, and I hope it gave you a great idea on how Incredibrawl plays in real time. And definitely head over to the Kickstarter if you like what you see and support and pledge for this game, because it's the only way this game is ever going to make it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.